Below the two screens are 12 channel encoders. These have 3 fixed functions, gain, pan, and send levels to the active mix, and 3 user-definable functions. These functions can be configured by touching Setup, Control, and Surface Preferences. You can configure these to control a number of functions, such as the high-pass filter, compressor threshold, or AMM priority. There are 2 modes that are unlike the others: PEQ controls and the gate and compressor controls. When activated, these turn all the channel encoders on that screen into processing controls for the selected channel. In this example, I'm going to assign 1 and 2 to PEQ and gate and compressor controls respectively. I'm going to assign 3 to be my send to effects engine 1. When selecting any channel, with the rotary mode set to 1, the bottom portion of the naming area now shows the PEQ setting without having to have the PEQ processing window open. You can make adjustments to the PEQ of the selected channel by using the rotary encoders. Should you wish to control an individual channel parameter, such as the gain, you can quickly swap back to gain control by pressing gain. By selecting 2, you can control the gate and compressor parameters for the selected channel. There's even a mini histogram for both the compressor and the gate gain reduction alongside the various parameters. The gate and compressor can be toggled in and out by pressing the relevant histogram. Pressing mode 3, all of the channel encoders now control the send to effects engine 1. This could be useful for having quick access to something such as a reverb send. Also in the surface preferences are controls for the highlight on fader touch, which changes the naming area depending on which fader you are touching. Display fader dB in select area will temporarily remove the name of the channel from the naming area and display the send level to the active mix in dB when the channel fader is moved. No sends on faders prohibits faders from taking up the position of the bus sends when the mix key is pressed, always displaying the main mix on the faders. This is useful for when sends on rotaries is preferred. By default, both screens can select independently of one another. DLive style single select mode functionality is available with this mode enabled, allowing one selected channel at a time. Finally, layer link allows you to lock the 2 banks together to change in unison.